Morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It's Make It Personal, and I am Pastor Terrell. I'm so loving the fact that you're here today. This week, I seem to be on the theme of love and not only our part in it, but who God is. Yesterday, we touched on 1 John, and it says, God doesn't only love, He is love. That's what God is. Light is light, so light cannot project darkness. God is love, and the absence of love leaves that void of hatred. Much in the same way the absence of light leaves darkness, the absence of heat leaves cold. So we know that God is love, and I want to go to 1 Corinthians chapter 13, known as the love chapter. Starting in verse 4, it says, Love is patient, love is kind, it is not jealous, love does not brag and is not arrogant. Love does not act unbecomingly, it does not seek its own, it is not provoked, does not take into account a wrong suffered, does not rejoice in unrighteousness, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes in all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails. Now, I want you to think that, you might ask yourself, how do I know if I'm actually walking in love? Well, there's your guide right there. But I'm going to read this again. And God is love, the agape love of God. That's the word in the Greek, mind you. And instead of the word love, I'm going to tell you about the personality of God our Father. God is patient. God is kind. God is not jealous. I will say this though. He's not jealous in the way you might think, oh, someone's doing something else. No. God knows He's the best option for you, so He doesn't want you walking around on. The Old Testament does say God is a jealous God, but it's not a negative connotation. God does not brag and is not arrogant. See, if God says, I'm the best, that's not arrogance and bragging. That's simply fact. God does not act unbecomingly. God does not seek His own. God is not provoked. God does not take into account a wrong suffered. Your wrongs will not be counted against you. That's God's love. God does not rejoice in unrighteousness, but rejoices with truth. God bears all, believes all, hopes all, and endures all things. And most importantly, God never fails. This is your Father. This is the power of His love. I want you to really hear that today. God is love, and love never fails. God's love is in you, so you don't never fail either. Your failure is your mindset. Your failure is you convincing yourself that either the devil's plans or your own plans take priority over God's plans. But God never fails. God bless.